Hello moment friends, Andang here for another episode of March of the King. When we last left off, we were almost done with March of the King. Let's go talk to Aragorn and see just how much is left.
We stand on the border between Gondor and Sauron's wastes, and if any among us would turn back, now is the final moment.
I do not blame those that would turn from the coming battle. It shall cost most or all of our lives. But if Frodo can finish his quest, a victory over Sauron would be worth them all. We must stand together as one against the Dark Lord when the time comes, and I trust that you will be at my side. We have traveled far in the service of the same quest, my dear friend, and now we must see it done.
Might I speak with you one moment?
As we have passed through Ithilien, I look at these men, and I see a horror growing behind their eyes. As we rest upon the border of Dagorlad, I have heard whispers of those unable to carry on, or those unable to move or bear arms. I ask you, seek out these men, and speak with them. Find what it is that strickens them so. I fear the closeness of Mordor is enough to bring most men to a halt. The wind is sweeping down the cliffs, sound of voices. I cannot sleep for Mordor taunts me. The hand of death, ever reaching out towards me. My legs refuse to move out from Ithilien once we cross the border. My time of this world is at an end. I am sorry. This warrior injured his ankle and believes he will just slow everyone down. Alas, my friend, I cannot bring myself to look past the death of my sons. I know their recklessness saved us in battle. I know that if they had not learned how to take down the Mumakil, we would not be standing here today. Still, it pains me so to see such potential loss for all time. I cannot keep going, not knowing that my death would certainly be the undoing of my dear Osfin. Duinhir is still shattered after the loss of his sons.
We must forge ahead!
I'm just a farmer from Nosnok. I know the land, not war. If I pick up my sword, I will surely perish here. This warrior does not agree with Aragorn's plan. Look at all the soldiers here. This is amazing.
Will you hear my plight?
Brave man. I have only heard of Mordor in tales from my mother, to keep me out of trouble, when I was a young lad. I am not much older now, as you can see. I am frightened, to be honest. This warrior is just a farmer and is too frightened to continue.
Men, listen to me. If you are not able to tread further, then go.
I see. These are young men with little time in battle, farmers who till the land, longing for their loved ones, and those who still grieve amongst all the bloodshed they have witnessed. Aragorn looks around the encampment with gazing eyes that are both commanding, yet full of pity. Men, listen to me. If you are not able to tread further, then go. I ask of you on this day, keep your honor, and do not run. Instead, make way southwest for Cair Andros. It is still held by the enemy. Lest in any shame, retake the island fortress, and hold it to the very last. The men understand and nod. Aragorn turns back to you, and speaks in a softer tone. Many of these men who depart are not leaders, nor could I ever ask them to lead. Duinhir, however, is a lord. You are Duinhir's friend. Speak with him and see if he is willing to lead these men to Cair Andros for me. You may assist him, if you wish. But I need you back here as soon as you are able. So we're just gonna rush there and rush back all that way again. Okay, buddy. Aragorn asked of me to lead the assault on Cair Andros. You know that I will do as he asks, and I shall do this for him as well. I shall see to it that Cair Andros returns to Gondor. I will lead these men to see that they do not die. Well, that's good. That they see their loved ones again. Blackroot Vale shall not be a place of shame, but a place of heroic memories, befitting for the likes of Dúlin and Derfin. If you are to join us, I shall arrange for the Ranger Damrod to guide us through the lands southwest of here. Let us depart soon. We may want to speak with Damrod when we arrive near the island fortress. Done here, though uncertain, accepts the leadership of the faint-hearted. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, let's go speak with that guy, make our way back to Cair Andros, which we have to go back to anyway for another quest, and let's get this done.
We need your help if we are to fight the enemy.
Did you pass through Cormallen as the rest of us did? The beauty of that area is certainly renewed, the spirits in these faint-hearted men. We are close to Cair Andros now. Would you mind scouting the entrance to see what these men are up against? Report back to Dun here, for I must return northeast. I hope that we shall see each other again soon. Good luck. The entrance to the island is heavily guarded. I don't see any guard. Do you see any guard? I don't see any guards. Oh, hey, look, it's the guards. Okay. Well, we do have a quest to do somewhere around here. Still not quite there. Alright, we'll fight a couple of these guys. Where are you going, thrower? Alright. There we go. Let's go forward a little bit. There we go. I shall say this is near enough. I will apologize to Master Gallagher and Lady Ioreth, if I must, but such a place is far too dangerous for me. Well, that's great, because we're getting ready to retake it, so here we go. The entrance is heavily guarded. I suppose we shall need to be as stealthy as we can before a full-on assault is possible. Oh my goodness, that's a ton of quests. We know little of the captain whom the enemy has appointed to command in Cair Andros. What nature of man or orc or where he makes camp upon the island, save for his name, which is Molvagor, and that his defeat would surely throw off the line of his command. Damrod has espied not only orcs in Cair Andros, but Haradrim and Solhalar as well. With no head to unify them, there would be very little to keep them from fighting amongst themselves. Before Damrod left, he spoke to me about Cair Andros. As you may know, it was formerly taken from before the battle at Pelennor. Some of the Gondorians who dwelled there, who were not slain, may be held captive. Damrod believes this to be true. While he was patrolling close to the fortress, he heard the crying of a child. We must find anyone still alive in Cair Andros and free them. Stealth may be our only option at the moment. The gate is barred and heavily guarded. And did you see the archers who patrol the walls? Luck would have it that the orcish assault which invaded Cair Andros also left gaps in the walls which guarded the island. We must sneak around the entrance into the fortress and defeat the archers which patrol the walls. I am betting the enemy have a stockpile of weapons in the city. If we are to recapture Cair Andros for Gondor, we must deplete their weapon caches. This will help us take them by surprise. Alright, let's go do all that stuff. Here we are, a nice entrance into the city. Alright, let's go inside. Find all these people. Let's go inside. Well, we found him. We just now need to find our way through. Mogavor with swords drawn snarls at you.
What is one man going to do against my army?
Yeah, what is one man going to do against your army, buddy? I don't know. Probably more than you can imagine. And I'm not alone here. Got a healer with me. Alright. Apparently quite a lot, buddy. You are quite the big orc.
Sound the alarms! Sound the alarms!
In his last dying breath, Molgavor sounded the alarms. Alright, what does that mean? Alright, well, we took out the leader. I think that this is a good place to end off this episode. When we return, we will go and turn in all these other quests, hopefully defeat this defiler, and do all that stuff. But that's not till next time. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another episode of March of the King.